Do you want to tell me kind of from the beginning what happened?
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it was a normal session. I've seen him a few times. You know, lots to talk about. Thought we made some progress.
Okay.
You know, I thought he got some things off his chest, and yeah, but he left, and you know, no one ever says thank you, do they? But you know, it was normal sort of bye. Typed my notes up, and then a bit later went home. So I headed off for home, and so got to the car park, and then I saw him get out of the car and come over, and he was clearly agitated, and he sort of shouted my name out, and then came over, and yeah, I was a bit scared at that point. He was clearly really angry, and I thought he was going to punch me if I'm honest.
Okay.
But
okay. That sounds like it was quite frightening.
yeah, it was. I mean, he didn't punch me, but I thought he could have.
Yeah.
And then he sort of got right in my face and sort of poking my chest and calling me all sorts of things and accusing me of all sorts of things. It was horrible, really. So that wasn't nice. And I mean, he was really loud. So I guess some people heard him in the office.
Yeah.
So they came out, and one took him away and calmed him down, and apparently he got in his car and drove off, and the other one brought me back in, and we sat down for a bit, had a quick cup of tea, and then they walked me back out to the car just to make sure it was all safe, and then I came home.
Okay. And what did you do once you were home?
Well, that's difficult, isn't it? You kind of, your mind starts running away with you. So I was thinking of all the things that might have happened. I'm pretty sure he didn't follow me. I must have took a slightly different route home, but I don't think he was following me. And then yeah, just try to put it out of my mind a little bit.
Okay. And since it happened, it's been a few days since it happened. How have things been for you at work and at home? How are you doing?
I don't know. I guess the next day wasn't much fun going to work, I must admit.
Okay.
I sort of parked up and was very wary of who else was in the car park and made sure I knew all the cars that were there. And then my first client that day, I probably wasn't at my best, if I'm honest. I was very careful not to roll them, I guess, which probably wasn't very fair on them. But so yeah, I think I'm okay at work now. It's got better and better since then.
Okay.
And then at home, I'm probably quieter, if I'm honest.
Okay. Not talking so much to the people in your home environment.
No, I didn't go out the weekend. I just didn't fancy it.
Okay. Is that new for you?
I would normally go out, yeah.
Okay.
Normally catch up with some people or go out for a meal or something, but I didn't really fancy it this weekend.
Anything else that's different for you that you've noticed, like the things you're mentioning?
Well, I haven't been out for a run since, which I normally go out 2 or 3 times a week. I normally run in the evening, so it's dark. So you can always find an excuse, but maybe I've been looking for that excuse a bit easier. Maybe I don't know. And I guess dry January's out the window. I have had a couple of drinks, if I'm honest.
Is that more than you would normally have?
I wouldn't normally drink in the week, but it's a couple of times after work I've just had a drink.
Okay.
So that's a bit unusual for me. And I'm probably not quite myself. I try to be.
But it sounds like it's still quite hard.
Yeah, it plays back, and I do think about it, and I think about what might have happened, I guess, and that's
that's sort of going around your head quite a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And the things you're describing, like not talking so much at home, not going out, not running, really typical responses that after a really traumatic event like you've had.
Okay.
And I'll give you a handout at the end of the session, but it's really important to give yourself some time to heal after this, but also on the flip side of that, trying to get back into routine. So it's great if you're able to go back to work and that's been getting better. That's really nice to hear.
Okay.
And maybe at home thinking about going for a run once or twice and just gradually building it up so you can get back into routine.
Okay.
Having said that, if the symptoms you're kind of experiencing, if that's not changing over the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, then it might be worth having a think about a bit more support if needed. But what you're experiencing feels really, really typical behaviour and typical experiences after a traumatic event.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to follow up with an email in a month's time just to check in with you.
Yep.
But before that, if you need any other support, you can always either contact your manager or you can contact myself within the SIST team. So you've got my number, you've got my email.
Yep.
Don't hesitate just to contact if you need that.
No, that'd be
Does
great.
that sound all right?
Yeah, no, thank you. No, that's really helpful.